Yeah, what's up, everybody? I see Shiny Dome Peas over on YouTube, Anthony, XAI Clocks, Shrades, Navy, Sparks, and Minutes Alive over on Twitch side, baby. Come on, let it slide. Hey, let's go. Chinito Chem is here. Shiny Dome Peas, Bounty Hits, Tiny Punch, Malachi, Navy, Spark, Blunt Pirate, MG Rockwell, Kratar. Let's go in Shrades. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Oh, we also got Bounty Hits over on YouTube. And I am the one over on Twitch. Beans! Yup. Gonna be slapping some beans tonight. You know what I mean? We're gonna be slapping some beans tonight, bro. Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. Oh! Hello, Blunt Pirate. Hello, Shiny Dome Peas. Yo, what up, Kim? Kim is on YouTube. What up, my dude? How you doing, bruv? Shiny Dome Peas says, I love slapping beans. Peak Bean Slapper. Let's go. Dog Spion Legs. Hello. Wiener. Wrapped in a blanket? Bruh. That's literally what I just ate. Yep. You're on both sides, though. Hello, Cam on Twitch. And not only because of my race. Would it be somewhat racist of me to guess? If I was especially okay. That's what I would have said, you know. I mean, to be fair, right? My mom was Haitian, which makes me partly, 50% Haitian. And we be eating the beans, bruh. Carrot beans. We're strong on the beans. I don't know if you're an island Hispanic or I guess mainland. But yeah, bruh. I love them beans. Yo, what's up, Brad Tan? How you doing, bruv? What? Can you please send me a Game Pass code because I bought a GameSir Khaled. The Game Pass code is expired and I didn't even redeem it. You would have to go to Discord. I don't know if that's a thing they do. Bruh, you better be quick. What? You better be quick, okay? I'm gonna ask people to not screw over a watt, but if it does, man, I'm sorry because I can't help you. Realistically speaking, I don't have the means to help you, but it just so happened because, like I always say, man, I'm sorry, guys. I know sometimes, it can seem like a streamer just repeats the same thing over and over, but that's the reality of it, It's just gonna happen. Bro, I have nothing to scratch. This is so ghetto. Oh my lord. I need something to scratch, bro, because I gotta get that number for little bro. Yeah. For little bro. Yeah. I need something to scratch, bro, and I gotta get the numero for little bro. Yeah. Yeah. Hey yo, I can't find anything right now. I'm trying to get this wild, but if I can't find it, well, you're gonna have to pass it around. Right, no. I'm sorry, I'm missing chat. Yo, thank you for the lurk, Cardboard. Oh my god. Yo, what? Over on YouTube? I hope you're ready to take a screenshot. Yeah, I got it now. But man, that thing is so fuzzy. It's supposed to be available till 2027. It's probably from, the box of one of the controllers I reviewed. Because I'm a controller reviewer, dude. I don't have access to their system. I'm not a GameSir employee. Hello, Gabby Strong. I'm not sure. Gabby Strong. I think early August, but don't take my word for it. I don't know for a given. ADMZ, what up, dude? Yeah, don't steal it, guys. Don't steal it. Be kind to what? Because what needs a code? Bro, take a screenshot. Because I can't be holding still like this for 2 minutes while you punch it in. You feel me? Here, let me help you a little bit. Clef is equipped. Oh no, maybe it's too bright now. Is it? Take a screenshot. If you didn't take a screenshot, sorry, I can't help you. And here's what I'm doing now. I just pulled a muscle doing this, man. Damn, Shiny Don't Peace ain't playing. Shiny Don't Peace left the proof on the stream. That's where Xbox stuff belongs. Oh my god, that's Dog's Peon. Oh, I think I read it right now. Dog's Peon. Oh. Hello, Sephew. What up? Oh my god. Cam also, you know, imagine if what just saw what I had to say and was just like, yo, F this guy, and just clicked off. I think that's what happened. Genuinely, I think that's what happened, because that person hasn't manifested anymore and they're not in the list of participants. So you know what? Yeah, maybe someone should go back and grab it. You know what? It's been a minute. So if you want it, claim it. Risk of Rain 2 game I bought earlier today. Great game. It's a phenomenal game. You'll have fun. Have fun now, live for me. Thank you for the lurk, dude. Yeah, no, really, someone should. Because I'm pretty sure what was like and clicked off. Oh well. You know, we are in the digital era, and in the digital era, you will own nothing, not even the capability of giving someone 30 seconds to help you. So bad! Woo! Yeah. GameSir digital controllers, hell yeah, dude. Y'all don't know? I'm not playing with a physical controller anymore. I'm playing with a digital controller now. And while you guys watch the stream, you'll have to log in on another digital streaming where you can see the controller. Yeah, it's in my soul. It's a soul that, you know, funny enough, I wanted to, did I do it? I didn't do it. I had a what's it called? A repost. Let me just repost it. I had a quote. I had made a whole post, but I think I fell asleep. Yeah, I'm just gonna repost it because it's awesome. It's a great post. Can your soulmate control your digital controller? Sure, why not? It's gonna be the last physical controller I ever get. Because everything after that is gonna be digital. Everything after that is gonna be digital. I do have one. And I'm not talking about the controller. Indeed, it is a fantastic controller, and this is what I'm going to be using tonight to play a little bit of Fall Guys. So how about we get started, because I got games to play and people to eliminate, if you know what I mean. Hello, Kmar Crops. How you doing, bruv? Let's see, what are the daily challenges? Be on the air for a total of 25 seconds in any game. Okay, perform any 3 phrases and explore. Jump 30 times. Okay, so we're gonna go spend a little bit of time and explore 3 phrases and jump 30 times. Let's do that quick. All right, bye music. You were appreciated. What up, Sanju? You know what? I think I'm gonna change it. Let's see. One, 2, 3. 8, 9, 10. That was good. Look at my elitism.
Chicken joins the flock.
Anthony, thank you for the follow. Did you have any coffee today? IL Cam, you know, I need it because I had very little sleep. When I rubbed that controller on my face, I reminded you of Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. Bro, those movies, man. Sounds good, dogs. I'm gonna update the title. Oh, no, I don't need to do that. Well, good that you didn't, Chinito, because you got an Apex, dude. I'm a content creator, content creator. It's different. Already by definition, my cost is different. Because by talking about it, I'll at least get back some of my investment. Oh, second, redeemed. Get a gifted sub. Brad 10. Yep, 15 minutes ago. Sure, let me go ahead and do that. Dang it, dang it. Bro, I need to get out of there. What am I doing? I'm so dumb. Let me fix that now. Brad 10. Gifted sub. And voila. Thank you, Brad. Thank you.
A new sub? Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hell yeah. All right, let me confirm. Okay, yep. Now, zoo ranked. Oh. And the person who sent me a friend invite yesterday, I think it's them. Ooh, a couple of people responded. How nice. Oh no, that don't usually happen. Oh! Dude, I thought the overlay was up. My bad, I'm gonna fix that after. Beep, 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 beep. Man, if for any reason the person who was there tonight who wanted me to like play with them on Fall Guys, man, I'm sleep deprived. I see the baggies under my eyes. If I'm gonna get spammed with invites to join, I don't know if I'm gonna be playing Fall Guys all day. For now, that's what I'm doing. You know, duh. I don't know if that's what I'm gonna be doing all day, but I might, as I kind of like the thought of getting a lot of the season pass and ranked out of the way. I can't do this on this side. So yeah, I need to continue that shiny dome piece, but I don't know. There's a couple of things I could be playing today, if I'm being honest. Hello, Elena. Really? It's like, I understand how it's different, but yeah, like it depends what you're looking for in a game. For me, a game like that asks me to use my brain differently, and especially if they can make it fun, is like, it has a good likeliness of scoring high in my mind. I did get a few wins yesterday. What can I say? I'm a beast. Yo, hello, Panic Charlie. How you doing? Oh, you are? Ooh. Let's go. It's a fun game. It's a really fun game, Dead Live, for me. Ooh, happy birthday, Panic Charlie. Happy birthday. Oh, Shrades. I love it. Yep, I see Matt. He's top, he was top row. I mean, just like in real life. Yeah, that happens. Not so much today, just because I'm doing ranked, and you know, I can't party up with people. But yeah, no, I do at times. Just we play so many different games now. I don't play Fall Guys as much as I once did, but I still get the seasons done, and I love the game. But I'll typically probably do some more when there's like a special event, a special game. Like for example, the Halloween game was so much fun. Should have played it more when it was back in different format. That was a miss on me. Wait, tomorrow's your birthday too, Chinito? Or wedding anniversary? Is it crazy that I remember? I'm positive that I remember what game I was playing around the time that you get married. I'm positive that it was Doom: The Dark Ages. When did Doom: The Dark Ages release? Because I remember we had a lot of conversations about like, when did Doom: The Dark Ages release? Because I'm positive. I remember we talked. You know, that's basically when I found out all those details that you were getting married and... Little Capper. Bye. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Ha ha ha. Oh. And so there were 3. KJ Rush is a grabber, yay or nay? Doesn't seem like it. Ooh, that was close for KJ Rock. Oh, bye. No! Dang, what a survivor! Got hit by a big ball? No. Wait a minute. Because you were listening. Are you gonna blame me? Bruh. I about got divorced when I was trying to... Wow, no, I missed it. 1 second. When I tried to watch it... Dude. Kid you not? Metal Gear Solid 2 was where it ended for me. I was like, I can't play those games anymore. Those long sequences of like 30 minutes long. And then the end, I was like, what? You could have never guessed that. Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. What can I say? I'm a shouter. It's true. Voltage Purple. Oh, dang. Wait, they still sell it? I thought that was a crowdfunding exclusive. Is it not? I'm going to the GameSir website. I am going. Oh no, it's on the website, bruv. It's so good looking too. And it's on Amazon. I'm going in. Fire in the hole. Man. I was born too good. The purple reminds me of my very first Game Boy Color. It does sound exquisite. It does sound delicious. It does sound scrumptious. Did stream got few seconds back possible? I would recommend a refresh if you want to confirm. Your Game Boy had color, mine was gray. It was actually green. But that was a great call. That was a great call. Ooh. I loaded in with the exact same map and thought I got him, but it's different. Oh no. My Game Boy was advanced. Actually in the same game as Matt? Oh dang. Man, I want to be in that game. I'm jealous. I want to be in that game. They were ready for that level of skill, bro. See that flawless execution? See it? Yeah. Bro, that's a perfect run. Let's go. Oh, dang. Okay, this guy made me look bad. Here I was talking crap, and someone got ahead of me. Okay, I'll see how it is. So I have a Game Gear actually, no Game Boy sadly. Damn, that's pretty badass, and it works. Did you do like the screen mod? I'm pretty sure there's a screen mod with an IPS screen. When does the Xbox Tarantula comes out? I'm not 100% sure, unfortunately. Your Game Gear works? That's pretty OP. Like, there are times when I'm thinking, oh, should I try to collect older consoles and like put them back together by buying pieces? But I'm not gonna lie, it's so expensive a hobby. And I don't care that much for old hardware, because to me, if I have an ability to play a game like in elevated form, but that's the thing, like nostalgic proprietary hardware is elevated in its own right, but so does emulation. So I will typically lean on the side of convenience, but sometimes I wish I would have gotten into, like, you know, the collecting early so that I'd be equipped for that, because I do think it's cool and there's a lot of merit to it. I just know that it's not my it's not something I'm pursuing, you know. But I respect those who do. You have my utmost respect. Respect. Wait, so the Superstation plays other systems? I thought it only played PSX. Yeah, I thought these things were logged down to like a specific system that they were meant to emulate, like the Analog Pocket, you know? I see. I see. Was that out of the box? Okay. Was that out of the box, or you had to like do a quick, you know, let's update the firmware with this firmware I found online, wink wink? I see. I haven't done this one in a long time. And I used to be kind of OP, but it's not uncommon that you'll find a couple of good people on this one. No. What controller are we talking about? Uh-oh. Script called update all and it will download all BIOS and like hundreds of arcade boards. Oh dang, that's nice. That does sound great. Ooh. The G8 Plus, and it's such a good controller too. It's stuck at customs? How long has it been stuck in customs? Like, is it just like, you know, like it's there because we're getting close to like 4th of July kind of thing and it's just gonna sit there an extra day? Or you're getting a notice that, you know, something is, there's a problem of some kind? Going on over a week. Dang. I would assume that Grace reached out when you won to capture your address. You may want to let her know. I don't know if they can try to find out what's going on. But a week does seem like a long time. Oh, it can even do Saturn? I mean, like you said, even if not at full speed, that's kind of... Okay, so how much better is it? Because I understand that these devices do true emulation, but like, is it just like the nostalgia chord that is being hit super hard? Like... Because I hear that FPGAs are just better than emulation, but to what degree? And is it something that emulation with a lot of power to work with can, you know, overcome kind of thing? Like, you know, like, which is it, bro? I wanna know. I wanna know. I don't trust this guy. Yep, figured. Oh, I messed up, I messed up, I messed up. Why did I do that? Bro. Well, that's always been my understanding, dogs. But the thing is, like, depending, I get it if you're emulating on, like, you know, a T618. I get it that you're gonna get better performance on an FPGA, but when you're like emulating from a PC where you are working with blazingly fast, super low latency hardware, and, you know, like more computing power than you could ever need. Like, is it really better? That's kind of the part that's always been confusing to me, and I've always wanted to pick up a device out of curiosity, but I never did. I remember there was a couple of handhelds. Like, for me, it would probably be a handheld if I was to grab that. It would have to be a handheld. I remember a handheld that came out of China, that apparently was really good, but it was quite expensive, and I think there's a few. See, that's the thing that, you know, I'm not equipped with a... I wish I had a CRT monitor, but like, I never really followed those hobbies or those crazes, so it's like I'm ill-equipped. And now, because it picked up it would be so expensive to try. You know, every now and then I look at my Facebook Marketplace to see, and there's nothing that tickles my fancy. So I'm like, eh. But I'm always curious, you know? I guess I forgot to mention over on YouTube. I know that was a couple of minutes ago, but it is out on the GameSir website. Good point, Matt. It's just not out on Amazon. And I assume that this is what the person was asking. But for that, dogs, you have to get up and go outside, right? See, that's where it's hard for me. Man, you're better than me. Neko Kev says, man, I'd love a free controller from GameSir, but well, it's almost impossible. With punctuation and everything. That was almost poetic. Well, here's the thing. Impossible is only true if you believe it is. Yeah. Because it is possible. Depends what you're hoping, or the means with which you're hoping to get a free controller. If you're thinking, like, let me knock at GameSir's door and be like, can I have a free controller? And they just give you one? Yeah, I feel like this is almost impossible. I think you're right. But here over at the GameSir stream, we do giveaways every week.
Let's go.
So maybe you want to hang with us. Maybe you want to party and have good fun conversations. Earn your chicken scratches like a lot of smart people do. And eventually you will win one. And that'll be, you know, kinda air quote free. Not quite, but you're gonna have fun in the process. Gotta believe in the heart of tickets. The tickets, absolutely not so hero. Yep. Lots of people got quote unquote free controllers. That's one way to do it. Hello, Canal. And they said almost to show it is possible. Yep. The almost was very important in that beautiful sentence. Yeah. I can attest, Bounty Hits definitely won a controller in the past. So did Navy Sparks. So did Matt Davis. So did Trades. So did Natsuhiro. So did MG Rockwell. Lots of, I mean, honestly, I wish I had a list of all the names who won over the what year, a little over a year and a half now that we're doing this. And if everything goes according to plan, starting next week, we'll be able to merge the two platforms. Can you win another one? I mean, it happened. It happened for a lot of people. Yeah. Yeah, baby. So can you? Absolutely. Can you? Yes, you can. Can you? Yes, you can. Oh, someone is gonna pay. Bruh, I took out a stack. Yep, that person was pissed with me. I was handpicked. Let's see if Brayden gets qualified. Would be funny if Brayden doesn't. Would be hilarious. Get punched! Get punched! Yes! Brayden did it! Yeah, Matt let it out. Matt let the cat out the bag. It's gonna be Saturday. It's gonna be Saturday. It's gonna be Saturday. See, that's why y'all gotta be on YouTube as well. Wait. Okay, I was confused what you guys were talking about. Oh, dang. That 5 chicken scratch lost? You should anyways, Pat and Charlie, because the points are going to be reset because we're introducing a new bot on the next giveaway. So you should, regardless. You should. Hello. Let's go. It's a fine controller, dogs. I wish it had rumble motors, but the fact that it doesn't though makes it super light. It's quite pleasant for that. Oh, just me and that individual whose name is Yoshi. Hello, Yoshi. Hello, Yoshi. Is Yoshi a grabber? So far, it doesn't seem to be the case, so maybe we can relax. No. Here I was being a fool. Oh. Okay, 22 seconds. Don't be an asshole, Yoshi. No! Bruh. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. No, we don't want Yoshi to be an asshole. One, two, three, come on! Sounds good. I don't know that I will, because if I get to a point, I think if I get to a point that I'm a little exhausted with Fall Guys, which might happen, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of NT. I think because I'm so capped on NT, so there's not a whole lot I could do. We'll see. Oh, Yoshi again. Yoshi again. Oh. Later, Ali. I don't care, but I'd be curious to know your opinion on the PS5 having no physical games going forward in the future. What's my opinion? I get people's frustration. I get people's concerns. But at the same time, I can't help but want to point out people's naivety. This is a typical situation of... Basically, this is the equivalent of what Ubisoft did. How do you use a digital controller? We'll figure it out. But to be honest, like, Ubisoft did it, right? Ubisoft were dumb enough to say, you gotta get used to not owning anything. I mean, people are losing their beep at Sony right now because they're saying that the next console might be all digital. Do you know what Game Pass is? Do you know what Netflix is? I don't see you guys knocking at Microsoft's door. Do you think that's any different than what Sony is saying they're doing? No, it's not. To what Matt said, that's what Steam is doing. That's what Steam has done the first. It's no different. So, like, what were people expecting? Why? Because now the words are so clear that now you understand. I'm sorry, to some extent we gotta be honest with ourselves and be like, that's on us. We're the consumers. Like, when it was ready to be convenient, everyone was like, you know what? That's convenient. I like it. Bro, let me tell you something, guys, that I don't think people realize. Back when I was a kid in the 90s and you bought a VHS, at the beginning, before the movie even played, you had this logo of this federation that said you were allowed to have a copy, but you could not sell, you could not redistribute. We still did it, but it already said that you were effectively having the right to borrow something. You never owned the movie. We don't own the movies. It's no different. We don't own the games. It's just we have the impression that we do because it was on media, on physical media. But the truth is, we were never supposed to own these things. It's just that they found a way to make it so convenient that it's easier for them to control. But that's no different. So I think people are being a little dishonest. And they're just finding the new culprit to blame. I mean, there's another thought I have about this, but it could be... I don't know if I want to go there. I probably better not to go there. But I do think that for a lot of people, Sony is very much the perfect scapegoat to take the heat. I get the worries, I get the concerns, I get where it sucks. Now, you know, people are complaining about Sony right now. Let me tell you about something that I definitely consider is far worse. Does anyone out there truly understand how anti-consumer and the way that we've pursued consumerism? Does anyone realize how anti-consumerism the virtual game cards of Nintendo is? How is that any different? Arguably, it's worse. So the virtual game cards, essentially Nintendo found a way to make it so that your virtual copy of the game is locked to a system, not the account, even though it is still locked to the account. So essentially, if ever you come to a point where your system can no longer go online, you will lose your virtual game card because it will not be able to sign the RM online. And especially, despite even if you put the account on another system, if the system where your virtual game card is cannot go online, you can no longer so you could effectively lose your entire account. It's a very convoluted system. Now, I think there are ways to be like, okay, for a certain amount of time and within a certain amount of period, you can be like, well, I really want this account to be back. But the thing is, even if the other console is never online, at some point, you will not be able to log back into your software, is how I understand it. And to be fair, maybe I'm ill-informed, but I don't think I am. It is extremely predatory for consumerism. But it's just that right now, it's easy to hate on Sony. And again, funny enough, FF started on Nintendo. Fun fact, FF absolutely started on Nintendo, but when Nintendo designed their successor for the SNES, Squaresoft at the time was very ambitious. They weren't Square Enix yet. They were very ambitious, and they wanted to make like rich story-driven games with, you know, large worlds and many hours of gameplay with like cutting edge graphics. So they had a demo. They had a demo made of Final Fantasy 3 US, so that's Final Fantasy 6 Japan, to work on the Nintendo 64. And the graphics were phenomenal. It was much better than what became Final Fantasy 7 on PlayStation. But they were so limited by the size of the cartridge that ultimately they decided to go into partnership with Sony to be able to use the medium, aka CDs, to be able to make their upcoming game Final Fantasy 7. And that is why Final Fantasy moved away from Nintendo. And it took a mighty long time for Final Fantasy to ever come back to Nintendo. And when it did, it wasn't even the same franchise of games. Because if I'm not mistaken, the first time that Square Enix came back to Nintendo was with Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. That was the first time in a long time that something branded Final Fantasy was finally back on a Nintendo branded platform. And that game had this unique system where you would oh my god, where you would connect your GBA to control the game. Yep. The whole relationship between Square and Nintendo got super sour. So that's why like the Nintendo 64 era basically has, I think, not a single Square game. It took the GameCube to eventually come back, and it was like, maybe we can try and see if we can repair the relationship, but you know, we'll really go slow. And they did, but eventually they fixed it. No Square game because it's a cube, duh. Lols. Oh no. My worst fear just became a reality. What? PS because my grades started failing with FF7 when I was farming Knights of the Round stupid chocobo racing. I think FF7 was probably the last time that I was like, I'm gonna do everything. So, you know, getting the W magic or X magic, I don't remember, materials, getting the golden chocobo, killing the Ultima weapons. Have you ever played Final Fantasy VI, dogs? To this day, I still stand by the fact, and most people who have played both agrees, like Final Fantasy was great in its own right, and I understand why it's, you know, the cash cow of Square, but man, I will never concede. Final Fantasy VI is the better game of the two. It's not 3D. It wasn't revolutionary from a graphical point of view like Final Fantasy VII was, and how much of a pivot that it was for the gaming industry. But Final Fantasy VI, I keep saying, there's a reason why Square Enix, it is literally the only Final Fantasy that they have never done any type of 3D to it. It's too ambitious a game. It is too ambitious a game, and they're too scared that it won't pay off. But man, if only people gave that game the time of day, the time it deserves, most people would agree. That game is an absolute masterpiece. It is so good. And I wish more people knew, man. I really wish more people knew. The characters are phenomenal. Locke, Terra, Sabin, Edgar, Shadow, Realm. Bruh, man, the cast was phenomenal. Heck yeah, Tiny Punch. Sabin was the character I would put my name on. Edgar was my older brother. Go was my younger brother. Salis was my sister. And I don't remember who I would put as my younger sister. It was probably Realm. Yeah, Twisted Metal 2 is a game I played countless hours. Yep. Sabin was also my favorite. Axel was Crab, but for me it was Warthog. Warthog was always my character in Twisted Metal 2. And when you were like really elevated as a player, you were using the D-pad shortcuts to like have special skills that were persistent for every character. I also loved, I think she wasn't immediately obvious, but man, she had one of the best supers in the game, the Formula 1 girl. Like she had like a Twister Whirlwind special. Yep. Gosh, she was good. Was that her name, Twister? But yeah, no, Warthog was my guy. Those missiles and rockets, dude. Very effective weapon. Like, especially if you landed the shot. So I would freeze people. Was it right, left, up, I think? Anyways, I would freeze people. Then pop my specials. And destroy them. Destroy them. Yeah, Grim Reaper was also good. Honestly, I played with all characters. I love that game. I played so much. I'll pop. Oh my god, I'm G-Rock. Wow. Spectre, that was the white and blue car, right? Was it? The one in blue sports car? Like with the strip? Road Rash was a game that I first played at my friend's house because he had a 3DO and we would rent it from time to time, and I remember I was amazed with the graphics, amazed with like the little CG movies during the loading sequences. I don't think I ever played Road Rash on PSX. I don't think I even knew at the time it was on PSX. I only knew it to be a game on 3DO, and I thought it was phenomenal. All right, let's not mess this up like I did on the previous one. What's going on with me? I'm not having a good night in Fall Guys. Alright. Maybe this is a sign. Maybe this is a sign that I shouldn't be playing Fall Guys tonight. Maybe it's a sign, guys. Guys! Yep, PlayStation definitely used to have memory cards. And I remember when those third-party memory cards would come out. Bro, it's no longer 32 kilobytes. It's a megabyte. So much more save space. Wow. WJ. Yeah, at first you had cards that you could like swap the sectors, and then eventually you had a card with all the sectors. We know what giveaways for. I don't. But that's probably best to find out 24 hours before, as it's supposed to be. Wait. Final Fantasy VII was 4 discs? I remember, dude, you know an RPG that I wish would get remade that also had a beep ton of discs? Frickin' Legend of Dragoon. That RPG was phenomenal. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember the story at all. Legend of Dragoon was fantastic at the time, dude. I don't know if it aged well, but mine, do I remember, like, you know, everything was a benchmark against Final Fantasy, right? And that was one of the games, one of the few games that managed to hold up. A PC port for Legend of Dragoon, really? I didn't know that. Oh no. Oh my god. Severed Chains, and it's the same story, like, okay, let me look this up. Severed Chains is better in every way if you have the gear to run it. I need to look this up. Can I still download this thing? Sorry, I won't see chat for a minute because I was tabbed out. Alright, come on. This is my redemption arc. I'm not taking the little dodge because I can tell that my reflexes are not peaked today. Okay, so we have a grabber. Oh, so it's just me and this other person. Okay, let's see how that goes. Was that the grabber? I don't know. So the person seems to come closer. Oh boy. Man, I almost got the win. Isn't there a timer on this thing? We have 3 more blocks for this one. So on the next one, okay, I know what I need to do. Oh, I think we'll get it because we'll both, yeah, we'll both survive for the end of the timer. Let's go. Unless someone messes it up. GG! All right. Let's see if we can at least get out of gold and get to the next tier. Oh, actually, before I do... Okay, I got all my dailies done. What's the other mode? We got 30 days on this one. 30 days. The Nintendo controllers that would break were, well, the analogs on the N64, dude, they would get loose. They would miss out readings. Granted, it was the first time we saw something like that on a controller. So, you know, it was a learning curve for the market as a whole, and Nintendo took the brunt of it. But man, so did the consumers. Because those sticks would break all the time. And eventually the GameCube too, like the caps would get removed. Pre 64, yeah, no, Nintendo's controllers. I mean, the old Nintendo, like NES, because back then, you know, it was basically a conductive puck with a silicon membrane on top of it that would conduct whenever you would push the button. Eventually, those traces would kind of erase, and you would have to push super harder for the input to register. And it wasn't as big a problem on the SNES. Yep. I mean, do we need all these buttons? Yeah, and arguably you have more buttons on a keyboard. Though not, but you know, like, it's not as much a thing nowadays, but back in the day, dude, games like using freaking 20 different keys on your keyboard was fairly common. You know, like a couple of months ago, I was talking about this game that Matt ended up gifting me, thank you very much, called Outwars on PC. Dude, when I went to like adjust my inputs, I was like, man, it took me back. Bro, how is it that Jay is doing something? How do you expect me to notice? Nowadays, you know, designs are streamlined. You know, and I would say MMO is a different type of breed, to be fair, but like even non-MMO games, like, remember a game like MechWarrior? Bruh, the amount of buttons that you're probably, I would be certain it's easily 20 plus, easily. Fucking, I don't know that I know what it is. I'm gonna Google it. Hawken. Oh yeah, I remember this game. It was supposed to be so revolutionary when it was announced, but I don't know that I ever played it. But I remember when it was announced, like, it was one of those games that looked like it was going to be a graphical revolution, a gameplay revolution. But it kind of fell off the radar for me. So I never played it. In fact, I think I'm just finding out now that it ever released. Bruh, Mag was phenomenal. What do you mean? Sounds good, Matt. Thank you. Mag, so I played Mag on launch. I played a beep ton of it. It was so cool, dude. No. When it launched, it was amazing. It was good, but it got old kind of quick. Like, you really had to get into it to like have some longevity. The whole, like, you're a commander of your platoon and you speak to your platoon and then you change your audio channels to speak to other commanders. Like, if you really leverage those tools, it was freaking amazing. It really was good. I stand by that. But I remember I stopped playing, and then I don't know how long. Oh my god, dude. I am literally 1 point away. If I end up losing somehow, oh, what am I doing? Whew. I don't know. Honestly, I have a good time playing this game. Man, I remember like respawning on a map and seeing like this entire squad of just people moving. It was up to 128 players. I'm pretty sure it was 64 per sides. It was fantastic. It was phenomenal to see. But after a couple of months, the game died down and they did update patches that completely changed the game. Completely changed the game. And when I came back to it, I was like, what is this? I couldn't recognize the game at all. Like, it played different. Everything had changed. And I know it died not that long after. I remember really having fun with that game. I don't know, maybe I was stuck on the technical prowesses. Like, it's always been something that was captivating to me. So maybe I remember it different because of that than it really was, but yeah, we definitely, because I don't remember that many server issues, if I'm being honest. A game that was also a lot of fun that came out around this time that I kind of regret. Like, I used to think Sony was so stupid and pursuing, like, continuing to invest in their franchises, even though some games were commercial failures. But a game that, man, like, it was kind of fun, and I'm a little disappointed that they didn't continue that franchise, is Warhawk. I remember, dude, playing Warhawk, dog fighting, and then like jumping out of your vessel, and then being on land, and like attacking other players, and then shooting down planes in the sky. Dude, Warhawk was cool. It was fun. That was the name, right? Warhawk? Wait, what? Someone made a video in 2025 saying Warhawk is still alive. Really? Starhawk? What? I didn't even know that was a thing. Warhawk had, I kid you not, dude, it really was a fantastic game. It had a very nice, it was kind of, you know, it had a je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi. Hello, me too. Oh. There you go. I love seeing that emo get spammed. Hell yeah. Warhawk now. I think you can even connect via changing the. Yeah, that's what the thumbnail I saw seems to imply, at least. Still playable on PS3. That's kind of wild. Oh, Mug D YouTuber is gone. I kind of don't feel like taking this entire time just waiting for this to happen, but I feel like I don't have a choice. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was dangerous. Oh my god. That might be my mistake. Oh, no, 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 no. All right. Looks like we're gonna have this long. Let's just go through it together. Seems like I'm with someone that is not too much of a grabber. Oh, maybe they're about to get pushed. Oh no. I wouldn't have minded it, to be honest. I need to stop taking this path. I don't know why I'm doing that. That's not my typical path. That is. Bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. I know it like the back of my hand. Yeah, that's my path. Oh no! Riri! Riri! Alright, good night, Tiny Punch. So waiting for my Xbox Tarantula Pro. It's been 2 weeks. And didn't they just started shipping the pre-orders? So it shouldn't take too long anymore. I would think so. How's this controller for fighting games? Did you review it yet? Do you play with the D-pad, Freshman? Because if so, sadly, it's in my personal opinion. I have the review, but I don't know when I can publish it. All right, we got to Ace, so that will leave Star and Superstar. Yeah. Okay, so do you have this one? The Tarantula Pro? Did you ever use that controller? And if so, how did you feel about the D-pad on this one? Because it's the same D-pad. So if you have an opinion on this one, it's the same D-pad. And for me, I can't. This D-pad doesn't do it for me. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. It's a very, very, very short travel tactile with super sharp corners and long arrows. It's no pivot. Oh no, I guess. Well, it does go down a little bit, but like it's not like you can push it down and not actuate anything. Yeah, it's like to me, it's a D-pad that doesn't quite lend itself well to fighting games. If ever you try, maybe you'll have a different opinion. For me, it's not where this controller shines. Put it this way. I did not get the Xbox version, to my knowledge. I don't know if I'm going to receive it. At first, I was not necessarily interested in the Xbox version, but now I'm a little jealous because it has Rumble. And the AK doesn't. Yeah. I wonder if there's something to do with a patent, because you're right, there's not a whole lot of companies like tackling that, you know, what looks like a split D-pad membrane with like just a little enough height and enough spacing between the keys, like it doesn't hurt your thumb. You can easily, yeah, it's a great D-pad, I agree. You're not a huge fan of it? Why? I mean, are you an Xbox player? Or are you a PC player? I don't know what to do. One last. Fair. Sorry. So as I understand it, and if anyone has more information on the matter or more updated information, my understanding, Floco, is that the Gen 2 TMR, there's not a difference in the module. If we're talking about, you know, the module, the physicality of it, nothing has changed. What makes it Gen 2 is improvement in the software. They've tweaked the software of the sticks a little bit better. So in terms of reliancy, in terms of flexibility, in terms of features, the Gen 2 are better on every aspect, but it's all software based, is what I understand. Do you like the man? No, I didn't. No, honestly, so we need to remove those timers. Those timers cannot stay either. I'll whisper you after the fact, Matt. Graft Omni 6 button pad? I don't know that I have. I need to look it up. Or I probably did, but it kind of... Graft Omni pad. I mean, it's not impossible that there's a firmware that is installed on those boards that is different. That's you know, that's what I mean by software. But I think that we're working with the same modules. Again, that's something I feel like I've had a conversation in DMs with a GameSir rep, but I'm not 100% on it. I don't know if it's just my mind playing tricks on me. But I'm sleep deprived. Risk of rain too? Deadline for me? If so, it's a very easy to justify addiction because it's really good. Haven't played it in some times, but it's really good. And I don't know if you got to that point yet, but eventually you unlock different characters and they play completely different. a really fun game. Just unlocked a few. Let's go. Hello, Brickhole Main. Speaking of horsing, well, you know. Let's give it a bring. Beep, 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 beep. Meh. Meh. Well. Dang! That's hot. Bro, where are you? To hit 46 Celsius degrees. That is stupid hot. That sounds like an Australia kind of temperature. Aha, I see. Oh, Morocco. So that's why. That explains why you speak French. Bro, I would always remember my my older brother, his best friend growing up, Ekel Nour. His family was vient du Maroc. Yep. And every now and then he would bring a sandwich that was very much like a banh mi sandwich. I don't know if you're familiar with banh mi's. And man, that sandwich was so freaking good. Of course. I never knew how it was called, but it was very much like a banh mi. So banh mi is a Vietnamese sandwich. And I remember it was like super duper hot. And his mom would do it from time to time. And it had like I'm pretty sure it had carrots in there, some kind of lettuce, and some kind of grilled meat, and super spicy. But it was so good. Let me see if I can look it up. Okay, so it would be... Yeah, that's gotta be it. I'm looking at pictures. That 100% has got to be it. A Moroccan bocadillo. Yeah, by the sound of it, it looks like it is. Yeah. Bro, she would make like those sandwiches every now and then, and my brother would bring some back. Or Ekel, because like literally Ekel lived like the street next to us. So he was always at my house. You know, when we were playing outside, him and my older brother, they would go out. And yeah, bocadillos. It seems like that's what it is. Man, Those sandwiches were fired. Fire. And I don't know if they're always spicy, but I remember eating them and they were like super duper spicy, like hot. And you know, like I was young back then, like we're talking, you know, probably 6-7 years old. So I remember taking bites and being like, oh, ooh, ooh, so hot, but I would want to continue eating it because it was so delicious. Okay, I see. But yeah, to me, later on in life, when I discovered banh mi, I was like, oh, that's kind of similar. I'm not sure. I don't think it was beef, but I'm not sure, honestly. Like, was it chicken? I don't know. Was it something else like goat? I would have no idea, to be honest. But I don't think it was steak. I remember every now and then he would bring couscous. I still love couscous to this day. I just don't eat it often. It's not really a thing much in yeah, like if it's chicken, one thing for sure, it wasn't chicken breast. It was probably chicken thighs, because I don't remember something that would feel like chicken breast. But again, like it's so many years ago, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I would think if it was chicken, it was most likely chicken thighs. Fair. We have a restaurant chain in Quebec that is called Amir, and every now and then I take their couscous, because couscous is not really a thing in Haitian culture. Like for us, we'll have, of course, rice, and we'll have maïs moulin, which is you know, broken little pieces. Well, it's actually Hispanics call it polenta. It's like polenta, maïs moulin. But anyways, low blood. But yeah, like a couscous with freaking veggies. But man, the thing is, when I order it from like DoorDash, and to me, it's like the best part of the couscous is, yo, give me that broth. Put that broth over my couscous. I need it to taste. You know, I like that the veggies are like boiled in the broth with the chicken, like it's delicious. But put that broth on my couscous, bruh. And they don't. Yeah, for me it's like, bruh, that's the best part. That's where all the flavor is, and they don't put it in my thing. Really? Couscous? Yeah. Of course. Bro, Montreal. Have you ever been to Montreal, Brickle, Maine? Of course, my dude. There is a very, very, very strong population of Moroccans in Montreal. In fact, my older brother dated a Moroccan girl. Her name was Jian. Beautiful woman, beautiful, with long curly brown hair. She was so nice. Jian, yep. Jihane. I might have her still on Facebook. I remember many years later, after she dated my brother, I was doing a play test at EA, and she knew I was a gamer, and like she had told me, like, if ever, because she started working at EA in Montreal, and she was like, if ever like you want to do play test, I'll put in your name. And then eventually I got a call to go do a play test for a game, and she was the receptionist there, so I hadn't seen her in like quite some time. Yeah, but yep. Yeah, there's a very strong, I mean, to be fair, not only Moroccans, there's also a lot of Lebanese, you know, like just, that's the thing with Montreal. Well, Canada first, but then you take Montreal, and especially Montreal being that, you know, it's French, like that explains why you have a lot of Moroccans, right? Just like you have a lot of Vietnamese also. But the truth is, you have a lot of everything in Montreal. It's a very, very, very diverse city. Yep. No, exactly. I went to the doctor today. I had an appointment. Bro, you should have seen that waiting room. It is,
joins the flock. Let's
is it
go.
natto? No, not natto. You know, anyways, it's so diverse. Nate, oh, I didn't know. Thank you, Brad Tan. It's so diverse in those waiting rooms. You have people from all corners of the world. You should come visit. Honestly, I think the beauty with Montreal is that, one, it's a city that very much has a European feel, but it's also a city that a lot of people from, you know, a different culture can feel right at home, because like you'll find your people here, and it's, I don't know, you know, like I think there's something to be said when you can find points of reference and familiarity in an area where you can also experience a different culture. So I think it makes everything easier in that sense. You know what I mean? I think Montreal is a beautiful city. I'm really happy to be from Montreal.
Let's go!
What up, in verdicts? Oh. Stick with my Latinas, but don't. We also have a lot of those in Montreal. Dated a few Latinas in my days. Well, there you go, Brickleman. Yep. Haitians, again, like a lot of, not exclusively, like for example, right? You have a lot of people from Pakistan, a lot of Indians, which, you know, they're not necessarily speaking French. You have a lot of Chinese, but to be fair, the Chinese are basically everywhere. If we're being fair, a lot of Vietnamese. You know what we don't have a whole lot of in Montreal is Japanese people. That's not very common. You don't really, like, you don't see that as much. Let's see. A lot of Polish people. Lots of, you know, Moroccan, Lebanese, Haitians, like you mentioned. Not too many, though we have some Jamaicans. Some Mexicans, not as much as the States. I'm pretty sure Mexicans are very common amongst the States. Lots of Cuban. And we have a little bit of everything. They're just white and black. Sprinkle of Viet and Mex Latin, but that is typical US here. Now, when it comes to black people, there's a lot of... It's very diverse. Like, you have, you know, people from Tobago, you know, Haitians, like Africans, lots of Africans, because there's a lot of African countries. Well, you know, Morocco being one of them, but you have a lot of African countries that speak French. So a lot of black Africans as well. It's nice. You know what's also really nice living in a place that is so diverse is the food, dude. Oh, lots and lots and lots of Italians. Can't say that I do, Bricklemane. That's something that, you know, I'm glad that Canada is doing good right now, but can't say that I've ever been in sports all that much. Like, that's basically a consistent thing. But World Cup is usually something I do watch from time to time because I enjoy it when I do. But right now, if I'm being honest, it's more a question of time and availabilities. Oh, dang, really? Whoa. Yeah, good luck to the both of us. Whoa. Man, okay. So I can assure you, my dude, I can guarantee, and again, see, that's another thing that is a beauty of a diverse place. If Morocco wins, I guarantee you that the next day in the papers, there's gonna be like how the paper are talking about, like, a lot of Moroccan people were, you know, branding their flag and honking the horns and celebrating in downtown Montreal, and you know, it's a celebration, and we'll, you know, congratulate the Canadian Moroccans, and that's just how we do things. Oh, did I say soccer? My bad. American football. Sorry. Okay. I wasn't sure. But yeah. You know, that's something that, you know, even though I try to correct myself, sometimes I'll let it slip through. Football. Oh, du coup, tu joues au football. Ah, ouch. I hurt me pinky. Bro, I kind of want some meal right now, I'm not gonna lie. Are they open? Bro, I'm gonna order some if they're open. But last I checked, they don't have the couscous. I think the couscous was not the most popular thing. Like, especially if we are in the... Oh, it's open. What? Bro, the one that's open is like 6 miles away. I have one that's right around the corner. I guess it's closed at this time. No, I don't want to order from that one. It's gonna be too... Well, actually, do they have couscous? Bro. Do they have the couscous? Oh, couscous mixed. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Bruh. Man, why is it so expensive, dude? Couscous shawarma. I'm so hungry. Oh, really? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna order some tomorrow. Actually. No! My wife is home tomorrow. I think we might, maybe she'll be interested in going there to pick some up. Because the thing is, they removed the ability to make a request on the app. So if I go there, I can be like, oh, tu peux mettre un peu de la sauce, s'il vous plaît? Like, je veux la saveur, mon frère. Come on, allez, donne-moi la saveur. I want to taste the spice, bro. Bro. Give me the flavors, bro. No, what's going on? Get away from me. Dude, are you serious? Oh my gosh. Hello, Nuclear Turtle. How are you? Arisa? Alright. Yeah, made with red pepper, right? Bell pepper? Red bell pepper? I think I know what it is. Yeah. It's delicious. It's delicious! Oh, I don't know that I've ever had the green one. I think we are at this point where I'm gonna change the game. Clearly, I think I've had my dose of Fall Guys for the night. But I'm famished. Sounds good, Brickleman. Thank you for dropping by, my dude. Je te souhaite une bonne soirée et des beaux dodos. Merci d'être passé et bonne chance pour notre prochain match de football. Yeah, let's go. Paix à toi, mon frère. Let's do this. Let's do this. Hell yeah. I just remembered, is it Salam Alaikum? Alaikum Salam? Which is, hello, how are you? I think? Or no, actually, no, it's not. I think it's what I said in French. Anyways, que la paix soit avec toi, mon frère. Let's go! Rugby is a good time. I wish it was bigger here. I don't know, it's tough to watch. Looks painful sometimes, man. I struggle to see the people in pain. Alright, bro. Goal! You said it right the first time, yeah. Yeah, I think if you say it to someone, it's salam alaikum. That's what you're speaking about, right? Nuclear Turtle? Alaikum salam is if you're the person responding, I think. If I'm not mistaken, right? I'm pretty sure. boom, chicka-doom, doom, chicka-doom, doom, chicka-doom, doom, chicka-doom, doom, chicka-doom, doom, chicka-doom, doom. I don't know what I want to play right now. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of drawing. Oh. Actually, I think I know. I think I know. No. Wa alaikum assalam is the response. Okay. Wa alaikum assalam. Ah, so yeah, I butchered the response. My bad. But I know it was different. But yeah, I butchered it. My bad. Wa alaikum assalam. So I'll try to remember that. I'll try to remember that. No, I didn't. I'm not even close to beating Yoshi. Yoshi is a fun game, is a cozy game, but probably one I will dogs. Like I'm really starting to dislike that. This is starting to feel kind of inappropriate. So drop it or I'll take action. Thank you. I'm gonna try Echoes of Intrepid. I was considering that game for July, but I don't know that I'm interested in it anymore. So we're gonna try it. We are going to try it. Echoes of Intrepid. They have a demo, and apparently it's not famous. Let's close Fall Guys. Have this bad habit of keeping my games opened. Ace Attorney style Mario game, I'd be down with it. I'd be down with it. All right, let's test this out. What is this all? Oh, what? Wait, what? Oh. Sure. Man. That is one for, dude, why is this viewer's name escaping me? Matt, you remember the viewer that would always mention that they had like a very specific games? I think it was on Game Boy. And they had an older GameSir controller that was broken. And I remember that person would always talk about Sword Arts Online. Oh man, why is their name escaping me? Oh, really? Dogs, drop it. Mario's Ace Ventura. Okay, but we're talking text. There's no context. There was no consistency with the humor. You were very specifically talking about one person. Now I understand your context. I didn't have that before. This is a healthy community. No, it's no. They didn't need to be timed out. They didn't need to be timed out. I didn't know your context. You explained yours. I explained mine. We can move on. Now you are deciding to be offended. If someone did that to you, I would defend you. You are making it about yourself. That's your call. If you feel affected by that, then yeah, maybe it's not the right community for you. But ultimately, you need to understand that I came from a good place and you came from a fun place. Now I understand it. Now we've explained ourselves. But we don't need to continue the entire night. If you want to feel offended, I can't stop you from feeling offended. You have every right and probably a valid reason. But if that's what you're doing, then okay. Maybe it's not the place for you. If you're willing to move on, good. Just know that I will continue to, back people. And if people attack you, I'll back you as well. That's what I do.
Stop acting like a psycho, Clark.
Sorry.
Just try being a little nicer, alright? We were all newbies once, remember? Anyway, this place is amazing, right? Oh, there's gotta be a relic hiding in here somewhere. Oh, I'm so excited.
This is a Sword Art Online.
Certainly valuable. I feel the true worth of this place lies in its very walls. That is to say, its history.
All right. You have a good life. Take care, dogs.
An ancient war, most likely.
Yeah, it's based off of Sword Arts Online.
This guy can't help obsessing over lore.
All I'm saying is that these ruins are a fantastic find. But for there to be no
But the main complaint that I'm reading is people are saying it kind of feels flat.
Well, we're on a tight schedule.
But I want to see for myself because I was thinking of picking it up.
Try not to dawdle, okay?
They have a demo, so might as well, try the demo and see how it feels. I might actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Like, that was the plan for July, but I don't know that it's gonna happen. People are saying it's not amazing. Like, it feels very generic. So we'll see, because if it is, I'm not gonna buy it. And apparently the devs are kind of hiding behind the fact that they're saying it's lore accurate to the anime and manga. But people are like, well, even if it is, it's not good.
How you holding up? Door's not much farther ahead.
Hey, guys! We found a secret room, but it's been totally ransacked. Looks like Wise's intel was unreliable. You said we were the first ones here, right?
I said we could be the first ones here. Regardless, nobody knows what the High Elf's relic really is. In any case, somebody's beating us here. We ain't giving
I
up,
mean,
guys.
I will say right now, it's kind of
That's right.
funky.
That relic is ours. Hey, Wise, it should be farther inside, right?
Correct. Though, according to
Dude,
those that seek it
the
must
hate-
overcome its guardian. With such an
Oh
abundance
man,
of
I'm so
gold in the area,
hyped for it, Navy Spark. Like I can't stop thinking about it.
find out
You know,
soon.
the good part is we are in July,
I know going
right?
alone can be pretty rough.
So you know it should ship by the end of this month. So I'm excited, super excited. I like the audio cues, but you know that's not a reason to like a game. Right now it does feel like bland. We only seen the exact same enemy type. No difference in size. They haven't even attacked me yet.
Wow.
But it's a tutorial, it's the beginning,
Quite
so
impressive.
I can't wait anymore. Peek inside. BRB!
There she goes, running headlong into danger, as always. She's so damn impatient. If only she'd wait like the rest of us.
Score! Hi,
the animations feel a little bit stiff. You can animation cancel at some point.
Slow down already. You should investigate your surroundings first.
Lols. Yeah, man, I it's been a minute since I've been excited about a device like I am. I think the last time was the Thor, if I'm being honest. I was excited about a device like that. Really, again, the one that surprised me the most was the RP Mini V2. Because, you know, I had thought about it before when the V1 launched and I didn't. And then when I was at CES, I got to try one from a YouTuber named Satirical.
I'm going to.
And I was like, you know what? This thing is better than I thought it was going to be. So then when they announced V2, I was like, okay, this is my chance. I grabbed it. But I was not ecstatic about it. I was just like, I'd like to own it. And it turned out to be so good. But the Thor I was excited about, and you know, that kind of was a whole fiasco. The Nova, I'm really hyped about. I'm really excited for.
Don't come in here.
Bro, I've been sprinting since 2013. I don't know what you mean.
Hurry, please!
It's too late for us. Stay away. We'll only end up trapped. You're too strong.
No way! It's impossible!
We got cocky.
Hurry, 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 hurry!
We got cocky.
Won't forgive you.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. We're goners. Don't. Don't die.
So far, this is close to a walking simulator. Uh-oh.
Watch out, Stella. Stella is...
So these players are dead forever? Yep, I would say so as well. Bounty hits. That'll be interesting. There is one thing that's been crossing my mind, is on Twitch we can have people DM us. On YouTube we can't. So I'm thinking what we do is we have the winner like drop a comment to verify account, drop a comment on like the latest video or something. Yeah, it's challenging. Like I'm trying to think, how can we do this? You know, that's something that's been crossing my mind. I haven't put so much thought into it that I feel like I have a solution, but just, you know, fleeting thoughts kind of thing.
Whew, that was close. That place was huge, huh? I'm surprised the two of us were able to cover it all. But, anyway.
Hello again,
you
DD.
playing solo?
Or DD? Yes, I'm solo.
That right. Your fighting style didn't scream solo player.
Oh, really, Matt? Interesting.
So, your entire party was wiped out, and now you're a newbie traveling solo. That about cover it? I've been toughing it out by myself so far, but, well, I can't help but look out for beginners. If we've got the same goals,
concern that I
why not
have
travel together?
is, you know how we give people 24 hours, right? Watch the VOD, you have 24 hours and claim it. On YouTube, how do I do that? I don't want to open up the doors to Discord because that's the thing. We don't have that information. So right now, I think that rule can't be applied on YouTube. Like YouTube, unfortunately, until we have a better solution, you're gonna have to be there. Or actually, you'll have 24 hours to reply to the VOD. Because that, again, that's the thing. Like, how, man. You know? Like, I don't want to accept someone claiming they're winning through Discord or any other mean. Because then somebody else that is not the person can then send a message and be like, yeah, that's me. Okay, then how do... Oh, no, okay. Actually, you know what? I got it fixed. I got it fixed. It will be through Discord, but that person will have to do a verification where we'll request that they type something specific that we provide them to confirm that it is really their account. Something that only they'll know because we'll discuss over Discord. That'll be only for YouTube. Yeah, because otherwise anyone can make a Discord account or use a Discord account and be like, yeah, no, that's me. That's my name here. But that was my name over there.
Nice to meet you.
How do you fix that? Like, how do you test that when you're capturing the information, right?
Don't have much time
So, okay.
left. Let's go get ourselves some treasure. Ah, you might want to heal before we do that. You've got healing crystals, right? Don't
Fixed.
worry, because I'm feeling nice.
Twitch is gonna
I'll heal
stay
you
as
with
it
my spare
was,
crystals if you
and
get
for
them.
YouTube,
Just for
I'll
this
come up
dungeon,
with a
though,
different
okay?
text that people can, when they spam the command, it'll be different on YouTube. I see.
Anyway, we best get a move on with this quest.
Yeah, because there's no
See the blinking
DMs.
icon on the minimap
So
at the
I
top
can't
right?
I can't ask the account to give me the information on YouTube, because it's not like you can tell someone on YouTube, okay, well, post your email and your Discord name in a comment, because everyone will see that, right? There's no way to speak discreetly or in DMs over YouTube. So that's why, like, we have to find another mean to communicate that information. But that's okay. There will just be a cross-reference step that will be necessary on YouTube that we don't have to do on Twitch. And that's okay. Like, you know, no big deal.
All right, let's go. Oh, sit. Chip, 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 chip.
Sure. You can try. I'd be curious to know what happens. Well, absolutely. By all means.
Some more cobalt.
Oh, you might not see my
using your heavy
account
attack?
one
It's harder than
second.
your light attack.
I would have to
May
be,
leave you vulnerable. Still, I recommend using it to finish off low HP enemies.
There you go. Ooh, the channel activity is pretty good though. Dang. That's a pretty clean tool. I had never tested it. Are you part of the technical support team for GameSir? No, I'm not actually, Nuclear Turtle. I'm a content creator of my own. And I review, amongst other things, but I also review a lot of controllers.
I'll hang back this time.
So, you know, I reviewed GameSir products, and you know, I have very I like to think I have very fair takes. And I guess they appreciated, you know, the kind of the brutal honesty and my method of work and my knowledge. So they were looking to start a Twitch community, and they looked for people, and I guess maybe they weren't getting the candidates they were hoping they would get, so they reached out to me and be like, you know, we've been trying to like find someone to do that. Would you be interested in doing it? And since there was prior working history there, and I like working with them, and they like working with me, then that's what happened. No, absolutely. It is the GameSir community. So just for the record, you are on the GameSir streaming community. I just happen to be one of the official streamers for the channel. I actually, you know, built that community for them.
Could dodge them, but guard.
We started on January 2025. But like, to sort of be a little more in depth with your question, like, I'm not on the payroll, right? I don't have access to their systems.
See that shield? It'll use it.
I'm more like, think of me as a collaborator that knows their products a lot and knows, you know, like just controllers in general. And it's also very nerdy. We don't only talk about controllers. And you know, that was always important as far as the collab, and that's never something they asked me. And I you know, because I have a working history with them, I knew that it was going to be that way. But you know,
That's
like,
all settled.
if you ask me about a GameSir controller and I don't like that controller, I'll tell you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here to sugarcoat it. But that's the beauty of this company, and that's what I can't stress this enough. Like, for a company to be this open to constructive criticism is phenomenal. Like, you don't see that every day. It's clearly, and I think that's why they're becoming so successful and so globally recognized so quick. They have a quality that you just don't find in the average companies these days. And on top of that, they make controllers like nobody else. So, you know,
Time to try out a sword.
not trying to say they're the only ones, but they're one of very few. And they hit an amazing value point as well. Just got my GameSir G7 Pro today, and I love it. Heck yeah, Lyndon, you just upgraded. What model of G7 Pro did you get, if you don't mind me asking? Is it mandatory to be really good at video games you play to be eligible to work with GameSir in your capacity? Not necessarily, no. I mean, I think it depends on what they're looking for at the moment. Like, AB is American Blood, who Navy Spark Link, is more of sports and shooters kind of player. I'll play I don't really play sports. I'll play shooters a little bit, but I don't do competitive anymore. So I'm more a variety streamer, really. So we play a little bit of everything. I like to think I'm maybe above average in video games. I'm by no means an athlete. You know, I'm too old really to be. I used to be really, really good. But games evolved. So do we. And I think like a wizard Gen Z this day would make me look bad. But I like to think that I hold up my own and understanding games fairly quickly and being decent at them.
Anyway, how many were in your party? Was it really kobolds that took them out? Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say your buddies were weak or anything.
Lol Shrades. That's hilarious.
But being in a party makes fighting them a hell of a lot easier.
The red and black one, yep, the Shadow Ember. Great choice indeed. Yeah, like Fall Guys is I think the last
More kobolds, huh?
the last stand for anything competitive
Guess ignoring them
that I really have in my gaming habits.
About time I joined in.
But the thing is, competitive gaming just gets the best out of me. So like, I don't want to pick up new games where I know that it's gonna like become a toxic thing for me because I want to be great, I want to be good, and when the competing ceiling is so high, it can become like such. And I do have this nature where if I'm hooked into something, I really sink my hook deep. Technically, he is cheating. GameSir controls really give it unfair. Fair. They must add my Crimson Red collab with DMC. Playing with Cliff. Man. Oh no, that's Crimson Desert. I'm sorry, my mind was elsewhere. Yo, what up, Bralexanic? How are you doing? What's your opinion on GameSir's warranties and the way they handle claims? If you don't mind speaking on this. Absolutely. Dude, in my opinion, GameSir is not only a company that is great for warranties, genuinely, I wish they could become a blueprint for many Chinese companies. I realize it's unrealistic, but if you've dealt with Chinese companies and Chinese products that are usually, you know, sold locally and eventually is meeting a global reach, it is night and day the kind of warranty experience that you get with GameSir. I'm not saying that everything is perfect. I'll be honest, like this is probably getting into intricate details that I don't know of. But man, the amount of people that we can refer to Discord and their customer support that ultimately come back to let us know that they were taken care of, that, you know, they found a solution is unprecedented. And to me, it feels like what you expect with the North American system. And the thing is, I come from a corporate background. Before becoming a full-time content creator, I used to work for 15 years for the same company that deals in retail in Canada. It's like a countrywide brand that is very recognized here in Canada. And I've got to like really see the inner workings of those things. And the thing is, man, North American warranties, it's nice as a consumer, but make no mistakes, it is abused. It is abused, and that's the problem. Is a lot of the things that we have, and a lot of the reasons why we pay so much more, is because of those reasons. It's because it's been abused for so long, and people making false claims and stuff like that. And the thing is, by being so flexible, GameSir opens themselves to that reality. And you know, maybe this is something that as consumers we don't want to hear, but that's the truth. So I don't know how much of that is good in the long run, but at least at this point in time, in my opinion, GameSir has one of the best warranties in the entire controller market. Yeah. Because keep in mind, you have excellent warranty, but you're not paying those prices. Like, don't get me wrong. If I buy a Razer controller, if I buy a Turtle Beach controller, if I buy a Scuff controller, I'll also have phenomenal warranty. But let's be honest, you're gonna pay 2 to 3 times the price. Those things are accounted for in the pricing.
Solo for ages. Not that I.
You can't say as much for GameSir.
It's complicated.
Like you're not paying those $150, $200 for controllers. Pro controller, even, that is.
Too early for me to say something like that.
They hardly just like past the 3 digits options. And controllers like the G7 Pro ZZZ, which is quite an experience. You don't unbox something like the G7 Pro ZZZ every day, let me tell you that much.
That was a little dicey. I'm just glad we still got all our limbs. You okay? That was a little too much, huh?
No! No! Sounds good. Thank you, Lyndon. But yeah, I hope that answers the question for you, Nuclear Turtle. If you don't mind me asking now, do you have an experience with customer service and warranties, or you were just like interested in the products and you wanted to know?
Fight on your own terms.
Good. Leave this to me. Oh, looks like there's a safe area up ahead. Let's take a breather.
Chicken joins the flock. Let's go!
Thank you for the follow, Becky Bot. Yeah, I think I'm getting confirmation that I needed. This game, I don't think it's gonna be for me. It really feels extremely generic. It feels very bland. Like there's some cool elements, you know, the UI, the fact that your characters, like they're saying like push LB to, you know, it's cool because like it's people playing a game, so they're talking about the game like it's a game.
Right away if you're struggling. I'll be there to help you out.
That's different, but that doesn't make the game, you know, like at the end of the day, it's still about the gameplay, and the gameplay seems extremely bland. I'm currently in the process of filing a claim with GameSir on my G7 Pro. They said after sending all verifications that it would be replaced. I'm just waiting to see how the rest of the warranty process goes. Do you mind me if I ask what happened to your G7 Pro? For Werewolf movie, I have not.
Here we go.
Horror game stream when? Well, the next Silent Hill I'm gonna pick up for sure. I'm telling you, like I used to not play horror games at all. You guys really opened me up to this. So I'm actually like looking forward to playing a horror game again. Oh, dude, that guy healed me, man. Thank you. This game is kind of boring. It feels like it's gonna be, honestly. So good thing they put a demo out because that saved me from playing the game, but to be fair, I probably would have refunded, so saving me the trouble. Now I was saying earlier, I think what I'm gonna do instead, there's a game called Home Sweet Home. Hello, Dave Plays. I'm really thinking of grabbing Stellar Blade instead.
Don't see this every day. Seems you got something.
And with the second one like being developed, I'd like to finally finish the first one.
There's more people ahead of us.
Please, you have to help me.
What's going on?
I was back there with my friends when a boss attacked us. I think it was a boss. It was so strong.
It was a boss?
We couldn't even put a dent in it. I managed to get away, but my friends, they're still back there. Please, you have to go help them.
We'll handle it.
Oh, thank you.
Let's go.
The hinges on the right bumper cracked. R1 button is continuously inputting after multiple hard resets. And the right trigger vibration no longer works. Man, your controller took a beating, my guy. Jeez.
Feeling okay? You look nervous.
Fight on your own terms.
Well, you made it
Well.
this far. This is a dog-eat-dog world. Doesn't
Well,
get
that
any
they're
simpler
following
than
the
that.
process and that they're looking
A
to
minute to recover your
take
health.
care of you and
That's not
make sure that
something I can
you're
do for
a
you.
happy customer. You know, I don't see why. I mean, I don't see why it would go bad. And honestly, like, every feedback I got, because the truth is, the only experience that I have with GameSir from a warranty point of view is when GameSir was a different company. And what I mean by that is I actually bought GameSir controllers way before I was even a content creator or doing content at all. And I've had a bad experience with GameSir controllers, and I communicated with their customer service, but it was a different company. It didn't have licensed products. It didn't have all the like visibility that it has now. Beta was not the CEO. Like, it was a very, very different company then. So all the feedback that I have now is feedback that people have been giving me, and it's been positive through and through. King Reload, bro, is your name based off of like King, the Fortnite player? Is the GameSir the best controller for competitive? I mean, there's a lot of people that are more and more people in the competitive scene that swears by GameSir. Is it the best controller? I think that depends on what you're looking for. ZD is also doing very good in the competitive space as well. Then you also have the popular brands, right? The brands that have a track record that are reliable. You know, I'm thinking of a company like Razer. I think Scuff has lost a lot of ground in that space. But they used to be, right? GameSir, if they're not the best controller in competitive, they are absolutely on track to be. And that's the thing. Like, when someone asks me, is it the best controller? My answer comes in many different layers. Like, is it a controller that I think is absolutely valid and viable for the competitive scene? 100%. Is it what you see players using the most in the competitive scene right now? I don't think we're there yet, but we are moving there. A lot of high-profile players are now swearing by GameSir controllers. So it is moving in that space. But to say that it is the best would almost mean, like, if you look at a pro player and you look at what they're playing with, it's guaranteed to be a GameSir, or very likely to. I don't think we're there yet. I think they are gaining grounds. You are seeing them more and more, but there's still more work to be done. But does it have the makings in the next 5 years to be past 50% of the pro players in many different areas? Oh, I think so. For sure. Without a doubt. Easily. Easily. Thinking of getting a GameSir. Should I get the G7 Pro to play better in third person or first person? I missed that question. I don't see how you could go wrong. And man, the ergonomics, like the top buttons are so well executed. Wait. I need to look you up. Are you... That'd be hilarious if you are who I think you are. But I would assume that maybe you're... Bro, because the way that you write King in your name, there's this creator that's also called King that is a big Fortnite creator, which, funny enough, I met in China a couple of weeks ago. I had talked to him before. King WTF, is that who your name is based off of? A lot of questions which I 100% because of how much warranties are abused. Yeah, absolutely. And I think they should continue to do that because warranties are abused. I've seen it firsthand. Anyone, like, I that's the thing. Like, it's a case by case, right? So, like, you can't apply this to everyone, but make no mistakes, having been on the other side of these things, oh, they 110% get abused. Absolutely. So it's like, it's finding that balance of what kind of process do you have to filter out the abuse? What do you consider? Like, I also think it's important for companies to draw the line. Someone saying, no, it's not my problem. There are times when they're going to have to be like, well, this is not consistent with what we believe natural wear and tear to be. I think that's also important for a company, especially a company that is open to having good warranties, to also feel like they are allowed to do that, because it will be abused and people will say fake things to get their ways. And it's not that I want to blame people for trying to get their ways. Like, I understand why some people might do that, but at the same time, like, you know, if someone throws a freaking Switch against the wall and they're like, oh, we don't know, we were playing, and then when we took it out of the dock, somehow it hit the corner and it cracked the screen. And Nintendo, see, that's the thing. Nintendo being, you know, who they are, they'd probably be like, okay, well, that sounds weird, but we'll exchange it this one time. But, you know, if it happens again, we can't help you. I've had this happen with Nintendo many times. Not the Switch per se, not the example I'm saying, but just Nintendo offering me warranty even past the year and just saying, like, we'll do this exception. But But, you know, I think it's also fair for companies to protect themselves. SCUF controllers are weak, especially the Xbox One. Yep. It comes with. Yep. Absolutely, Nuclear Turtle. Oh, dude. You know what, Matt? And man, so many times I thought I need to do something, and I never did it because like this is something I morally struggle with. But I don't know if you know that EVGA's GPUs used to come with a lifetime warranty. And I had a GPU that was kind of being faulty. It was still usable, but it would crash a lot because it would overheat super easy. It was GTX 980 X2. For anyone that knows what that was. Anyone knows? 980 X2. And that thing would crash and overheat so quick. And I never reached out for the warranty because they had a lifetime warranty that they were gonna replace with something comparable if that product wasn't available anymore. And it was many years after the fact, and I probably would have gotten like something else to replace it.
I think you're right.
But I never did. I never called.
Let's just take down whatever comes at us. Get that relic.
For the controller you're using, should I disable overclock AK on the Battle Beaver software or just... Wait, you can operate a GameSir controller with the Battle Beaver software? If so, honestly, that's news to me. Well, see that's the thing, Navy, is does it suck? 100%. But is it now to be fair, it's not just that, but is it in direct correlation as well of the abuse? Of course it is. It's not the only thing.
Is she?
But you know, there's a cause and there's a reaction, right? And if you think of the quality that a lot of the things we buy today has like drastically dropped versus what it used to be, to me that is a direct causation to that reality that we are now facing today. It's companies, they don't want to invest into like peak material, peak component, knowing that they're going to get abused and the cost is always going to stay high. But like people are going to represent a cost after the fact because they're abusing their warranties. So they're like, okay, well, we'll find a way to make this thing for as cheap as possible and hit a quality that is decent enough. But it's better for us if they feel that they need to replace it in 2-3 years from now because it's not operating as good as it once did. And on top of that, we'll increase the prices because if they do reach out and they do represent a cost, at least we'll know that we made enough profit to then justify the fact that we're giving them a proper warranty. So everyone that doesn't abuse the system now is being at a disadvantage because they're overpaying. They're not getting the quality they used to have, and they don't take advantage of those warranties. And those who do abuse it so much that they end up eating from the profit that other who don't would have benefited from. You know what I mean? That's the reality of it. It's in a nutshell what the free healthcare system experiences in Canada. You have a select few that abuses it.
You're fast.
And then you have those like me who probably don't have enough fingers on my 2 hands to count the amount of times that I use this system. Because I'm,
hold on,
you know.
the two of you.
Now there are people also who need it, and for very valid reasons, and they haven't abused the system. But for those who need it, now they have to wait 2 years to get whatever they need fixed because the system is engorged. It's choked because of the abuse. It is what it is.
I'm so sorry about that, Stella. I guess I messed
Man,
up.
deep conversations tonight.
Watch out, Stella. Stella is...
But they took a golem down recently. I bet they have some sweet gear.
No point in taking the risk. Sucks that the relic didn't work out, but we got what we came for. Some cool items and content, right?
Yep. Absolutely. I mean, in my opinion, if I'm being honest, and I can't speak for them, and I would love for them to find a system where they can somehow do it differently, Nuclear Turtle. And you know, these are the kind of thing where we have to believe, but we also have to be mindful as consumers that this is how we can potentially allow companies to be different than the average companies that we see today.
Perhaps we'll have some real fun if we ever
And this is, you know, not a GameSir conversation. This is really, again, I'm not wearing any GameSir hat here. I'm very prolific in just that aspect of life because I've been in that business for 15 years. But the truth is, logically speaking, as time goes and GameSir grows, it would, logically speaking, start to resemble like the blueprints that we have of those companies who managed to achieve that, right? Now, is that what I would want and hope for? Not necessarily. I would love in 10 years from now to be able to buy a GameSir controller at super challenging price point with cutting edge technology and great quality, great warranties. I would love that. But if we're being honest, if I try to think how it's going to be in 10 years from now, do I think it's going to be more expensive? And I'm not talking about inflation here. I'm just talking about a company charging for more profit. Logically speaking, it would have to become that. Because they're going through the same trials and tribulations as other companies, you know? So they'll have to increase pricing. They'll have to do those same things. The name of that game is Echoes of Intrepid. Tony cut up. Honestly, the most compelling aspect of this game so far is the fact that it comes from the Sword Art Online environment, and they're, you know, talking about the game like they're playing the game, and that's kind of cool. There's a cool touch to that. You don't see that every day, but that doesn't justify I hope so too, Navy. I mean, I'm gonna be cocky for them a little bit right now. Wait, what am I supposed to do? And I don't even think there's hope that needs to be involved in this stop. I think it's a guarantee at this point. Bro, what am I not doing right? Do I need to face it?
Attack! Now's our chance. Keep up the pressure.
What the heck? I didn't need to. Okay. What? We're actually talking about that earlier today, Nuclear Turtle. It would seem that the tension is higher and software improvements, better linearity, better reliability, better features, and then increased tension. Though I must admit, as someone who measures tensions, I hadn't even realized that to be the case. Watch where you put that sword, mister. Hell no. I'm gonna put that sword where I want to put it. That is not to be my problem. Yeah, they do make a controller for GameStop. They make controllers for Lenovo. I also know for a fact that they collab with other brands. For example, the MCON sticks are GameSir TMR sticks. Oh, I cut its leg? Bro, that's kind of wild. Damn. Bro, is this thing dead for good? Missing a leg, missing an arm.
This ends here.
Oh, cutting its head. Whoa.
All right. I'd be a goner if I was on my own. It's a good thing you were there.
There's what's it called?
Before, though,
There's already a licensed Swift drive
those damn
that is not out
kickers.
yet, but there's a
sorry
licensed
you went
Swift
through that.
drive. I'm sure Matt would know which company has it. It's listed, but on that listing as a pre-order, I don't know if you can pre-order it yet,
What's this?
but they're gonna have that controller. But it mentions that it's made by GameSir in the listing.
Is that a relic?
Oh, looser. No, looser for sure. The OXP sticks are pretty loose.
Memory. Any idea how we're?
In fact, that's something that a lot of people don't like from the
I was
X1
hoping for
controllers.
weapons or armor, but we got some weird crystal instead.
It is a Galileo G8.
Maybe we'll learn more about it after the official release. Anyway,
As
let's
well
get
on
out
the
of here.
OXP3, but you
Maybe
can
that
change
whole
those.
thing-
They're the same sticks as like if you don't mind changing them, you can buy replacements that have higher tensions. It's a thing.
Okay. Everything here feels eerily real, doesn't it? I was sure I was gonna die in that last fight, you know? I still remember my first death in here. My heart was pounding and I was sweating like crazy. Though I guess it's times like that when you feel most
Wait, how
alive,
did you
right?
get your first death?
Exploring untouched
Was
ruins,
it beta?
taking down giant monsters, finding unopened treasure. Where else could you experience things like that? I also like that there's no annoying stuff holding you back. You're free to be your real self. Though I guess that's what left me playing solo in the first place. Unfortunately, it's made it a lot harder to make any progress. Being in a party really makes a world of difference. I'm sure your friends have respawned by now. You should reach out to them after this.
No contest tonight.
That was a pretty
You mean
nasty quest, huh?
you mean a giveaway?
Well, I'm sure there are other high elven ruins.
And hello,
Taking them
wildcard.
on alone would be tough. Although, I did hear about somebody soloing one once. Cal
Yeah,
was
it's
his
not.
name.
I didn't
He's
mind it,
well-known for his purple gear and amazing
but I know it's
swordsmanship.
not everyone's cup of tea.
There's another strong solo player called...
The ergonomics are way better. The Track
I heard he made
Racer
it to the eighth floor
TR640,
all on
thank
his
you,
own.
Matt. Appreciate it.
Doesn't look like either of them have been here.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they've cleared all the
So that's
major
another
quests.
example where they license their
There's only about
technology
1,000
and
players in
product.
the beta. We've got some real characters.
That's a
among us.
Swift drive. It's a differently branded Swift drive. Which, by the way, Bounty, I think I forgot to respond, but that controller that you sent me like 2-3 days ago in DMs. Oh my lord, dude! When I saw that, I was like, yo, this is absolutely fire. Did the person that inspired it seen it? When will I receive my GameSir Tarantula? I don't know. Sadly, I don't have access to their system. I can't verify orders. What I can tell you is that on the website it says that pre-orders are starting to ship, and there are some people that have reported to receiving theirs. So I would assume that it's gonna happen very soon, but I couldn't offer any specifics. Sadly, I'm not a GameSir employee like that. I'm just a content creator of my own that streams on this channel. So yeah, I couldn't tell you exactly over Twisted, but if you want to get maybe like with people that could
we
potentially
made it.
have better
Well,
information to that effect,
guess that's it
I
for
would
the
recommend
ruins
visiting their
quest.
Discord.
I'm actually kind of sad to see the end of it. How about...
Thank
adding
you,
me as a
man.
friend, by the way. I said I was playing solo before, but that's not my usual style. I was actually in a party at one point, but I tend to get a little sweaty, and it causes a lot of friction. I wasn't really into playing this thing as casually as they were, you know? The more serious I got, the more they pulled away. Until eventually, they either unfriended me or blocked me altogether. But hey, it was great playing with you. Man, I wish I'd met you sooner. So, what do you say? Want to add me as a friend?
Man.
Sorry.
Come on. We took out that boss with style,
Dude,
didn't
that's
we?
cold.
I'll send a request anyway.
No. I don't want to be your friend. Because I'm not going to play that
We
game,
can
dude.
adventure
That's the
together again.
truth.
Just call me if you ever need anything. Okay, that terminal is where we're headed. Let's get the show on the road.
Even the models, like... I don't know. Man, we've been playing this for close to an hour, and I'm finally just seeing a different scenery. Keep talking.
Yeah,
Fair.
looks like that's our goal.
Fair. Absolutely fair.
Look at this place. Being here just makes you feel so alive.
KLFM Radio, where we play the greatest hits and the greatest games,
Seems so real.
and sometimes make you sweat a little more. Alright, let's play some tunes. Oh yeah. Welcome to KLFM Radio. There you go. Just a quick question about the Tarantula. Does it have like PS5 sticks? Yes. They feel very much like PS5, the DualSense sticks. Like the stick cap and everything that is partly convex, partly concave. They are, I would say the convex part is maybe not as pronounced, but you'll feel right at home. If you're used to like, you know, PS5 stick caps and you specifically like those, you'll feel right at home. And the tension is also higher on this controller. Though I would personally, I don't know. To me, TMR, Gen 2, they don't all have the same tension, but I don't use control freaks. Copyrights, we do copy wrongs here. I don't use control freaks. You'd have to speak with AB for that. AB who streams on the channel Saturdays and Sundays from noon Eastern time, that is, to 3 p.m. And sometimes comes randomly throughout the week and does random streams. I think he did one, was it yesterday or the day before? I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, if you want to be 100% sure to grab to see him, Saturdays and Sundays, and actually he's going to be the one doing the weekly giveaway this week, so maybe a good opportunity to go meet the guy if you haven't seen him.
First time I logged in,
Cool dude.
I was so eager to see what the world's
Yeah,
first
AB uses
VR
control freaks pretty much
actually be
regularly,
like.
as far as I know.
Honestly, it completely blew me away.
KLFM
I'm
Radio.
sure it's the nerve gear that took everything up a few notches.
Thank you,
Makes
Navy.
feel like you're really in another world and not just playing a game.
Navy, I want to know
Take a look around you.
It's the
Navy.
assignment due. It's time for me to log out and go home.
I'm in the same boat. But how bad would it be if we did just
No,
one
you
more
can't log
quest?
out.
My grandmother was mauled to death by a blue boar. I'd like you to kill 5 of them.
Consider it done.
Thank you. I'll wait for you here.
See, like, that part I get. I find it's cool.
10,000 players. And if you think that's crowded, just wait till they add more areas and expansions.
You know?
You got yourself some decent items from those ruins, right? Probably best to get those organized. Have you decided on a place to stay?
It's gonna be a good Christmas. I don't know when I'm gonna stay.
Yeah, thought as much. No worries. There's a great inn I recommend. They might still have some room.
Did you ever send that whisper, Matt? Because if you did, I don't recall having anything prompt me or like let me know that. I played it up for sale as well. I need to put things up for sale as well. But yeah, if you sent me a whisper, Matt, I don't know how it works. I haven't gotten any pings or whatever, be it on my phone or on my PC. Oh man, I feel like it's late to change games for like the little time left, but I don't know that I want to continue playing this for the next 45 minutes. For the next 45 minutes. Dang, oh dang. I could whisper DM you the link after the stream. The DM system on YouTube requires one party to share. Really? Interesting. Graphics are decent. Wait, so what determines the players I can... Okay, so the ones moving I can walk through. The ones standing still I can't. Okay. If I jump on the fuego, do I burn? Do I burn? I don't burn. Okay, okay. Is there oh, wait, I can't jump on this? Man. I wanted to see if there was fall damage. I wanted to see if there is fall damage. Okay. All right. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. I'm so dumb. I thought everything was frozen, but it's because I hit the whole button almost like. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
This is the inn I mentioned. Let's head inside. So, what do you think? Rooms are up on the second floor, and the tavern is on the first floor. Pretty exciting to stay at an adventurer's lodge, huh?
I don't know.
You wouldn't have a room open, would you?
You're in luck. There's one spare. Take the stairs to the
Man,
second
you know
floor
what?
and it'll be right in front of you.
Y'all know what?
Looks like we got ourselves a place to stay.
I think I got an idea.
It's on the second floor, so check in and come up.
I think I got an idea. I got me an idea, bruvs. Brothers and sisters. Here's the idea. Hope y'all are ready. Hope y'all are ready. You don't like my ideas, bruh? The idea is very simple. We do a oh. We do a marbles race. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom in the meantime. So y'all go ahead and join. And yeah, let's get you guys a couple of points. Sadly, I don't think it works over on YouTube, huh? That would be amazing. Yeah, no. You gotta be on Twitch for this thing. All right, I'll be right back. All right. Sorry for the delay. Let me join. I was already on. Let's do this. Let's have 5 people podium. Yeah. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. How many points do I have? Okay, I have a few. All right. All right. Hello, Shelsky. Dr. Eco and Xocha. Can I redeem my channel points for some scratches? Sure. Yeah. For 0 scratches. Lols? Hi. Sorry. Oh no, I forgot to do gift points. My bad. I'll do it after. Yeah. Okay, here. Let me follow. What? How is Shiny Dome Piece a first person? It clearly is not. Everyone is ahead. What the heck is going on? This game is broken. There you go. What was I trying to do? Man, I updated my I don't know if you guys ever do that, like you update your bookmark. I feel like it had been a minute since I had cleaned my bookmarks and now I'm all lost. There you go. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Here, let me go ahead and replenish my dude. There you go. There you go. And this is very much a lazy river. I didn't realize it was gonna be. So what's up, guys? How was your Thursday? Did you do anything cool today? Any plans for the weekend? Any plans for the weekend right now? No, Dr. Eco. Dr. Eco seems to be in the lead right now, at least. Ooh, that's a car. That's a nice looking ball. Your ball is glowing? Oh. Oh, you did? Oh, didn't I as well? Wait, it was Bounty or who? Oh, okay, there was another one who claimed. Okay. Cool. Awesome, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Come, let's go to the lazy river as we stroll down and we talk about so many things, like what you did today. What's the plan for the weekends? What you doing anyway? I want to know, bro. Come on, tell me and go ahead. You've got some plans? Maybe stay in bed? I don't know what's the plan. All I know is that someone's gonna get some chicken scratches tonight. Up to 5 people. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. If it's not you, well, try again. Now let's go. Oh. Now let's go. Oh. That was more exciting than the last game. That lazy river. Bro, it is very lazy though. Like... yeah. Well, thank you, Navy. Appreciate it. Ooh, Dr. Eco going through the turn. What's those called again? Turn things. You know, like you see in the subway, like turn. What are they? Turnstile, turnbuckle, turnstile, turnstile. Turn still. Turn stile. Getting stuck ruined my lead. Yeah, it did. Well, I mean, not my whole life though. But Brad10 is definitely. Oh my god, you got stuck again. This thing coming out. Oh, Choco's in here. Yo, Choco, you were hiding. What's up, bro? What's up, player? Yo, Shubsky with the funky ball. Man, lots of people taking their sweet time. This game is how I feel after a blunt. Yup. Yeah. Dude, that race in particular, 100%. It's like, just slow and cozy, man. Man became Dr. Seuss for a moment. Thank you. I like to try to I like to do like little bursts of freestyle. I'm not the greatest. but I like to try, you know. Can I have a free controller? Hey, Josh, what's up? How are you, dude? How is your Thursday? Any plans for the weekend? About your question, can you have a free controller? Well, a lot of people have since the inception of the channel, which was January 2025. And so can you. Now, the best way to go about it to get a free controller really is to watch the show. We stream 7 times over 5 different days per week. And we do giveaways every week. And now we're doing giveaways on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. In fact, starting next week, if everything goes according to plan, the giveaway should be for both platforms simultaneously. So here's what I recommend. If you haven't hit the like, first, please hit the like. That would be very kind. And consider subscribing to the channel if you aren't already subscribed. And make sure to visit us when you see us live, which is on specific times, 8 p.m. to midnight Eastern time. So right now, for example, we'd be going for the next 30 minutes. And we also stream on Saturdays and Monday morning between noon and 3. And whenever we stream and you watch the show, you gather what we call chicken scratches. And those chicken scratches you can use to buy tickets for the weekly giveaways. And so the more tickets you have, the better your odds. And eventually, if you are consistent enough, and you come and visit us, and I'm sure you'll find a great community, great conversations. We don't only talk about controllers, we talk about retro handhelds, PC handhelds, games, movies, shows, a bunch of things, really. I'm sure you'll find people to talk with, as well as the streamers, me and American Blood. If you do that, yeah, there's a good chance that you would end up having a free controller. I hope that answers the question, buddy. And every now and then, we change to KLFM Radio, where we play the tunes, play with you, and just play life, because it's amazing. All right, let me give you guys the points. Give points, Brad 10 with the 50. Dr. Eco, you still manage, I mean, number 4, that's not bad. That's not bad, bro. Brother, ooh. Shelpsky with the 30. Choco with the 20. And Sir X with the 10. Do you know if I'm eligible for the giveaways? Why is that? Is there a question you might have to verify the eligibility? Please, by all means, ask. I'm happy to provide an answer. Not so here on Bounty Hits. Are we gonna wait for you guys? Yes, we will. Leave no people behind. Bounty hit me in the camera. Ball landing on my camera. Ah. It hurt. It kinda tastes salty. What the heck? Bounty Hills, why you doing this to me? I live all the way in a SEA country. I mean, I don't necessarily, like, I can't go out and say GameSir will be able to ship to every single country in the world. But, as far as I know, there are many SEA countries that have won and received their winning. But it depends. Like, if you want to be more specific, I can tell you if I know of examples of people who won and received their controllers before. Like, I'm pretty sure, as an example, well, we had many winners from Philippines, for sure. I'm pretty sure we had Singapore, Malaysia? I think we had Malaysia as well. This control I've used, but mine broke. I'm sorry to hear, Josh. I know we had viewers from Cambodia. I remember having conversations about people from Cambodia. Yeah, I don't see why. I don't think it would be a problem, honestly. Where from SEA? I want to know. All right, let's do a quick one. One more quick. No. Oops, I'm sorry. Not the same race. We're not gonna do the lazy river twice. I'm sorry. Let's try to do one that's like quick. Same minute. Yeah, this one. I feel like we've done it before. Let's do this one. Actually, yeah, let's do this one. All right. SEA won't have any issues, says Choco, who's in the Philippines. It's very near China. Yeah, I don't think it would be an issue. Like, I don't know if there's a country specifically that has like more challenging custom laws or something like that, but I don't recall ever hearing of any problems in any winners that we had from SEA countries. So yeah, I hope that answers the question, Neko Kev. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the last one. It's going to be the last. Unfortunately, that only works on the Twitch side of things right now. For people to join in and participate. No, I don't think we had a Vietnamese winner. You're right. I don't even recall speaking to someone who was in Vietnam. I would think that maybe more likely if I was a French streamer. Mais comme je suis pas un streamer francophone, mes probabilités de rencontrer quelqu'un du Vietnam sont très improbables. Voici la réalité d'un streamer francophone. Yep, there it is. Everyone was like, what? What is he saying? No. Wait, have I entered. Okay, all right, let's do it. Ouais, mais on think I said this is the reality of a streamer. Basically. And if I was streaming in French, maybe it would be likelier to see someone from Vietnam. Oh, which, by the way, Matt, can I please, just in case I forget, because I'm actually gonna end after this. We're gonna host RH. I'm gonna go hang out with them for the rest of the remainder of their stream. But if you can send me a whisper, Matt, there's a couple of things I wanted to chat, like in case I forget, because I am working on very little sleep. So if you don't mind me asking you if you can just send me a whisper. Lazada and Shopee both have huge chunk of items shipped from China. See, Neko Kev would say, you have both access to Lazada and Shopee, both have huge chunk of items shipped from China. Fair. Zocha, I wasn't even paying attention to the race, I'm not gonna lie. Congratulations, Zocha. There we go, for 50. Shiny Dome piece with the 40. Slay with the 30. Navy Sparks with the 20. Bounty Hits with the 10. All right, so we're gonna do things a little different because I don't even know if that's a feature on YouTube, and I don't have time to verify that right this second. So what I'm gonna do is say goodbye to YouTube. I'll be back tomorrow, regular schedule. Keep your eyes peeled. You might see AB pop in, pop out. But one thing for sure, I'll be there tomorrow, regular time slot, so 8 p.m. to noon. To midnight. What am I saying? I'm sorry. 8 p.m. to midnight. Whew. I don't know what we'll play tomorrow. I have a game to test on the Switch 2, Realm of Ink. We might try that. We'll see. We'll see what we do tomorrow. But anyways, I'm gonna say goodnight to YouTube now. Twitch, stay here. We're gonna stick together for a couple more. And for those on YouTube, if you're interested, I'll be on the Retro Handhelds podcast. I'm gonna jump there in about 5 to 10 minutes. So thank you very much to everyone who was here tonight. We'll be back tomorrow, and until then, you'll have a good one.